name is Jeff Miller. I'm with Town & Country Home Mortgage in Portland, Oregon, and I'm bringing you this daily video blog to help educate my real estate partners with news and tips and tricks and things that are changing in our industry, and so that we can all stay kind of ahead of the curve, so that we can adapt quicker to the changes that are happening and continue to help our clients, our sellers, our buyers, our borrowers to get the homes that they need, the loans that they want, and we will be able to grow our business in the midst of things changing on us so rapidly. So next, I'm going to share with you some tips, some tricks, and some things that are going to help you grow your business. All right, I want to get started with escalation clauses. Perhaps you've heard of these, perhaps you haven't. If you haven't, I think what it's going to do is it's going to lessen your workload. I know a lot of you out there have been making short sale offers and offers to banks, and you got 6, 7, 8 different buyers who are trying to go for that same house, and you keep going back. You hear from the listing agent, oh, you know, the bank is looking at offers this Friday, make your best offer, that kind of stuff. I think you can put an end to all that with an escalation clause, and here's how you do it. Let's say you've got a $200,000 purchase price, and your buyer wants to offer $190,000 for that property. They can put an escalation clause in there that says we are willing to increase our purchase price or our offer price up to 110, 115, up to 150% of the purchase price in $1,000 increments or in $500 increments, whatever it might be, so that at any time another offer comes in that exceeds their lowest offer, their offer is automatically increased. And it helps to get your buyer's offers accepted without you doing all the extra work of adding an addendum or rewriting an offer, or even taking that phone call from that listing agent that says, hey, the bank's going to be looking at a bunch of offers this Friday. Get talking to your buyer, see if they'll increase their offer. Your buyer's already increased their offer. They know how high they're willing to go because you cap that out at the top of your escalation clause. So turn your auction or turn your offer into an eBay auction and win that thing for your buyer, reduce your work, and make your buyers happy in the end. So check with your broker and make sure that it's something that you guys can do, and make sure that it's something that is acceptable with the particular broker that you're working for. So next up, we're going to talk about HERA. HERA is the Home and Economic Recovery Act. And basically what that's done is it's changed our disclosure requirements, which in essence is going to lengthen the period of time that it takes for a buyer or a seller to get their closing to happen. So basically, I won't go into the big details of it, but it's going to extend our closing times out from their typical 30-day closing to a 45 to 60-day close. It requires us to disclose and give at least a 7-day period of time for the borrowers to examine that disclosure before they can move forward by ordering an appraisal. And if the annual percentage rate from the initial disclosures changes by at least 0.125%, we have to redisclose, which is giving us another 7 days waiting period. Now, don't be alarmed by this. You know, it is adding some time because of these new disclosures, but if we properly prepare our buyers and sellers, they'll know what the realistic turn times are for getting a deal closed, and it won't cause us a problem. So inform them early, and you won't get messed up by this thing. The other thing I want to talk to you about is a 203K loan. These loans are going to be popular. I think coming up, they're going to be able to help you move those listings that you haven't been able to move, that require repairs or that are in a bad location, or you just can't get that buyer to get on board with a place. They're looking in a specific area, and you can't find them a house that works. But maybe you found a house that is dilapidated, needs repairs, needs remodeling, or it's not big enough. They can add on to it with this 203K loan. It has the same credit and income requirements as a regular 203B FHA loan, and so it's fairly easy to qualify. They can receive gift funds for down payment. It also is going to qualify them for that first-time home buyer credit. So talk to me, email me questions about the 203K. If you've got a property maybe that would fit into that scenario, we've got a good team put together with the HUD counselor and the people that are going to need to be involved to get that transaction completed for you, because they are a little bit more complex than your normal deal. Also, I wanted to talk about some news. Existing home sales are up for the 5th month in a row. That's great news for our industry, considering everything that's been going on recently. So keep it up. I know you guys are working hard out there. I know inventories are going down also, so there isn't a whole lot to choose from. So maybe it's a great time to get that person who's on the fence, who hasn't decided whether or not they want to sell yet, to go grab that listing, because prices may start increasing here in the next couple of months because those inventories are going down. The other thing to consider too is that there's only 35% of the homes that have been foreclosed on or in the foreclosure process are actually listed right now for sale. So there's going to be another probably, slow fluctuation of homes coming into the marketplace. So it's a great time to start developing marketing plans, great time to start developing referral relationships, because I think the real estate market is going to start turning around pretty soon. Also, I wanted to talk about rates. Rates are in decent shape. I mean, you're going to get a 30-year fixed rate today on a conventional loan, right around 5 1/8, 5%. With a discount, you're going to be under 5%. FHA loans are still a great way to go. They're probably about 80% of the loan volume right now because they're not going to be subject to the HVCC and all these other different things that are going on. So, again, first-time home buyer credit, FHA, low down payment, low credit score requirements. In some cases, we can even go down below a 600 credit score to a 580. So that's great. Also, in the links and docs section below, I want you to check out the poll question about marketing, what you guys are doing for marketing right now. I think it'll be helpful for those people who are getting, have marketing in place and what they're using. Just answer the quick question. You'll be able to see the results on the poll. It'll give us an idea of where we might be able to focus our marketing and how that can help one another as we, answer that poll question, look at the results. Email me questions. Email me your loan scenarios. I'll be happy to get back to you. You have questions about a specific program, a problem that you might be having with a deal, be happy to answer those things for you. Also, in the links and docs section below, there's a petition to sign the HVCC petition to get rid of that legislation on the conventional Fannie Mae Freddie Mac appraisal issues. I might go into that later on down the line, not take up too much time here with that today, but get that link to it, send it to your friends, get everybody you know in the real estate community involved in that to get rid of that. It's driving down our property values. It's creating a problem where a lot of sales are falling through because appraisals aren't coming in at a true value because of the way the system is set up at this point. Also, there's a link to a first-time homebuyer credit tax form that the first-time buyers need to file with the IRS in order to get that credit. What I would encourage you to do is have that form as a part of your contracts when you're with your first-time buyer, that you can present that form to them, give it to them so that they've got it, so that when their house closes, they can get right on that. Because you can amend your 2008 tax returns to receive that credit, even though they purchased the house in 2009. They can get that credit in about 8 to 12 weeks right now is what the IRS is saying. Also, I've got a referral for the day. I want to refer to you a contractor, general contractor, Barrett Homes. The owner, Ryan Goddard, he's going to be helpful in getting bids for those buyers who need bids for the homes that they're buying, for repairs that need to get done, sellers who need to get repairs done before they list their house, and also great for the 203K program that I mentioned before. His link to his website is down in the links and docs section, and also if you'd like to call him, his phone number is 971-404-7084. So give him a call. He's the referral of the day. Also, just wanted to thank you for tuning in. Watch every day. If you don't want to see my face in the morning, click the unsubscribe button on the email that you received and send me an email saying you want to be taken off the list. I've got no problem with that. But keep sending this on to your friends. You can subscribe to Twitter. Also encourage you to get signed up with LinkedIn. It's a professional database service that links up industry professionals for referral sources, so that we can just get talking about the things that are going on. Again, thanks for tuning in. Watch every day. If you've got comments, please comment in the comment section below. And again, go to that poll question. Send me emails. Ask me questions. Call me anytime. Thanks again.